This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your...
And that's the opening bell, round one. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Nice slip to avoid the jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. He threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that jab. He got out of the way of that right hook.
Sup everybody, happy Friday.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. There's a counter shot. These two were made for each other. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every grip.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Jab slightly. Hold that thought! Crawford is dazed. How is this fight still continuing?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. And he just missed with that left jab. Catch and shoot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He blocked that jab. And he scores with the counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Beautiful counter shot. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Jab does not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell sometimes...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to trade shots. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a play.
Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in the...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Oh, those punches add up. Beautiful counter shot. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Knee punch caught him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchange here from both men. And he scores with the counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
How about that time counter shot? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Solid punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. Nice counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That uppercut does not score. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Whoa, Johnny! And Sugar is in trouble! How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Wow, that seemed to be the punch punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You continue.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love...
Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
A shot from the gods took...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Gotta waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Perfect counter lands. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Blocks the left uppercut. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10. There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, You got away with it, you can do it again.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up, and down goes Crawford. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a night.
striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life, tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my and I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya.